Man. He was known as a quiet, respectable man. In one part of the city, they called him a devoted husband. In another, miles away, he was a loving father who never missed a Sunday. No one ever questioned him. He moved carefully, like a man who had mastered time itself. 2 phones, 2 routines, 2 entirely different lives. To Tandy, he was everything. They had built their home from nothing. Late nights, shared struggles, laughter that filled small rooms. Their 2 children adored him. He was present, attentive, gentle. Across town, Nomsa told the same story. "He works a lot," she would say, smiling, "but he always comes back to us." And he did, for years. Birthdays were staggered, holidays were split, excuses were perfected, business trips, overtime, emergencies. He never slipped, not once, until the day he died. It was sudden, a quiet collapse at work. No warning, no goodbye. Just like that, his perfectly balanced world shattered. The funeral was arranged quickly. Tandy stood at the front, dressed in black, her children clinging to her side. She looked broken but composed, greeting mourners with quiet dignity. Then, halfway through the service, there was a stir at the entrance. Another woman walked in, Nomsa. She held the hands of 2 children who looked painfully familiar. The room shifted. People turned, whispered, stared. Tandy's eyes locked onto the strangers. At first, confusion, then discomfort, then something deeper, something instinctive. Nomsa felt it too. They approached the same coffin from opposite sides. Silence fell. Both women looked down at the man they thought they knew. Then slowly, they looked at each other. No words at first, just recognition. The children noticed it before the adults could hide it. The resemblance. The same eyes, the same smile, the same blood. "What's going on?" one of them whispered. The question broke the fragile silence. Nomsa spoke first, her voice trembling. I'm his wife." The air left the room. Tandy didn't react immediately. She just stared, as if her mind refused to accept what her ears had heard. "No," she said softly, "that's not possible." But it was. The truth unfolded in fragments, documents, photos, conversations. 2 homes, 2 families, 2 complete lives built on one lie. Gasps turned into murmurs, murmurs into judgment. But at the center of it all stood 2 women, both grieving, both betrayed. The man in the coffin, so peaceful, so still, finally exposed. In death, he could no longer manage the truth. The funeral ended not with closure, but with questions. Not with unity, but with a painful understanding. And as the crowd slowly disappeared, Tandy and Nomsa remained. Not as enemies, but as 2 lives that had been unknowingly tied together by the same man, now left to face a truth he never had the courage to confess.